Mark Higgins. Mark is with Redflow. Mark is a veteran in the renewable energy field, and he is working on a zinc bromine flow battery. And that's also one of the brings memory to me, because back in the 80s when I was at university, we actually had a zinc bromine company in Austria, which so it's an old system. But what Redflow has done, they have modernized it, and here to talk all about it is Mark. Take it away.
As Josef mentioned, I am with Redflow. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer and also President of the company's US subsidiary. And I'm going to start things out with a little bit of video, providing some background on our technology today.
Redflow is leading the clean energy transition by delivering one of the world's safest, most sustainable energy storage solutions. Our patented flow battery uses a liquid electrolyte contained in 2 separate tanks to store energy from renewable power sources. To charge, electrical energy is utilized to pump electrolyte through the battery and drive chemical reactions within a stack of cells. This reaction occurs in 2 half cells in the battery stack. In one half cell, zinc ions gain electrons and are plated out as metallic zinc on the electrode. In the other half cell, bromide donates an electron and is safely turned into complex bromine on the other electrode. The reaction is reversed during discharge, as the zinc and bromine return to their original states, with metallic zinc dissolving into zinc ions in one half cell and complex bromine becoming bromide in the other half cell. In the process, electrons are released to provide an electrical current. There are many benefits to this technology. The batteries can discharge completely without damaging them, and they can stay in a charged state indefinitely. The design of the battery and its underlying chemistry yields an extended lifespan. The battery materials are recyclable at end of life, and they are safe and non-flammable. Designed for scalable, high cycle rate in medium to long duration applications, Redflow's flow battery technology is the safe and reliable energy storage solution.
So, nothing you're seeing here is probably all that foreign to you. Long duration storage is really crucial to the energy transition. And it's not just because, the bottom of the duct curve is getting deeper and deeper, but it's actually getting, that the width of the duct curve is actually getting wider and wider as we get further into the energy transition, thus necessitating long duration storage as a technology class. We know we're going to need. We're already starting to see that need emerge in many grids, but it's just rapidly emerging as that energy transition picks up steam. So that's to support the transition of baseload from coal and gas to renewables. It's it's that kind of solar peak in particular that's driving a lot of the need. The electricity demand itself is increasing a lot with electric vehicles out there in the grid, and so that need for that kind of intraday cycling capability, that zinc-based chemistries that provide long duration storage, that is something that the market really is starting to need. Our battery is actually optimized in its kind of innate status in the kind of 4 to 12 hour dispatch range, but because we have this really unique characteristic called hibernation mode, where we can essentially hibernate, suspend the batteries for an indefinite amount of time, we can actually stagger discharge of our cells so that we can provide a 24/7 clean power solution. So some of our recent product announcements that I think are kind of indicative of the fact that we are really in scale-up mode and able to deliver very large commercial systems out there. We won a project with the Paskenta Band of Namlaki Indians in Northern California that is a 24/7 clean energy microgrid, providing energy resiliency, energy sovereignty for this Native American tribe and their tribal operations. That's just a little bit about us. We've got offices in Australia, we've got offices here in the US, in the San Francisco Bay Area, and those are the primary markets that we're operating in today. We have some footprint in other parts of the world, in Europe, in the Middle East, in Asia, but the markets that we have the most active deployments in right now are both Australia and the US. So thank you, everybody. It was great talking with you today. And if you have got any further questions, please feel free to reach out to me or to any of my colleagues at Redflow.